Tag team action. That is what we've got right here, right now. The combination of Johnny Smith at 228, Manchester, England, sharing that weight, Biff Wellington of Lloydminster, and the honorable opposition, perhaps I used the wrong word with honorable, Champagne Jerry Morrow, 232, Martinique, French West Indies, and Goldie Rogers, 223, Hollywood, California. We have gone past the 10-minute mark. It has been a very spirited affair. Wayne Hart is the referee, and I've got to think that primarily the points would count for Smith and Wellington. They have done a good job thus far.
Johnny Smith and Biff Wellington, two very proficient mid-heavyweights, both ranked very highly for the Commonwealth Championship. Johnny Smith ranked at the number 4 spot, Biff Wellington holding down the number 5 position, and they're working well as a team. It's interesting. Johnny Smith seems to have adjusted well to teaming up with Biff Wellington. It was going to be Phil LaFleur as his partner, but Phil LaFleur instead decided to masquerade as Black Sabbath against Strangler Steve DeSalvo, as you've already seen, but it doesn't seem to be taking much steam out of this combination.
Something's got to give here, over the top. Morrow ran straight into the arm drag. And man, this Biff Wellington has come a long way. Tag with Johnny Smith. Yes, sir, this is a good combination. Smith and Wellington. I notice in the tag team ratings that Keto and Wellington are listed down in the number 4 position. I gotta think that Smith might be his partner. Here it comes. Big solid slam. He's going upstairs. Crowd says, yes, sir, yes, sir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2-point landing, both knees.
Champagne Jerry Morrow a little upset, I would think, at not being partnered up with Muckin Singh, his usual partner. The Champagne man likes working with the 380-pound toilet bowl, so it's a little out of the ordinary that he's teaming up with Goldie Rogers. But nonetheless, at ringside, complimenting every move that Goldie Rogers and Champagne Jerry Morrow make, are the little guy. He's the financial advisor of Karachi Vice, Abu Weezal, and the social director, Miss Honey. The always lovely, the always talented, the not too terribly bright.
You male chauvinist pig, you. I find she's quite an intellectual observer of the passing parade.
An intellectual observer, if it was a passing parade, she'd be totally lost. This young lady, if you added the change in your pocket to your grandmother's age, to the distance in kilometers to Milwaukee, her IQ would not equate with that of an ashtray.
I've got to figure out what the laws of libel are in this country. We're moving toward 15 minutes, yes we are. It's one fall, there's a 20-minute time limit. You're watching Jerry Morrow and Goldie Rogers in the ring against Johnny Smith and Biff Wellington. And that's Rogers. Some people consider him kind of a buffoon. The fact remains, he's a pretty tough wrestler. Of course, when Gorgeous George first came into wrestling and really revolutionized things, people thought he was a clown. He was anything but. Watch this, over the top. Oh, no. Couldn't quite pull his man down because Rogers had a hold of that top rope. We are now at the 15-minute mark. So says Tommy Carr, our long-time timekeeper.
One thing that Johnny Smith and Biff Wellington are going to have to watch out for is the assortment of choking maneuvers used by Champagne Jerry Morrow. Morrow likes to use everything from shoelaces to tape to rope to wire to cord to wrap around his opponent's necks. And I'll tell you what, when he does that, he conceals it from the referee with his arm, and it can be a submission move.
Well, Morrow looking a little frustrated. He has had more than the anticipated amount of problem with Smith and Wellington. You probably are aware that Wellington came to this territory, and as a naive young man coming into the bright lights of the city, he got hooked up in the wrong company, the Karachi Vice. Finally, he saw the error of his ways, and he's a good guy. Hey, miracles still happen.
Well, Biff Wellington was bound to see the light. He decided that instead of training on champagne and caviar and hanging out with the buffoons of Karachi Vice, he would instead choose to work out in the gym, and it has done him nothing but good. Biff Wellington, a very good up-and-coming wrestler, rated one of the best rookies in all of professional wrestling.
Look at this. Just a 2 count. Whoa, whoa. Smith kicking out just in time. 3 minutes left in the match. Smith very much needs to make the tag. Jerry Morrow tries to assure that he does not. And Goldie Rogers is going to cut Smith off at the pass. Cover, it's a 1, it's a 2, that's all. 2.5 minutes remaining in regulation time as Goldie Rogers makes the tag. In comes Jerry Morrow. He's going to get a free shot.
You are very right, Ed Whalen, when you say Johnny Smith has to make a tag. He just suffered a horrendous headbutt at the hands of one of the hardest heads in the business, that of Champagne Jerry Morrow. Morrow now trying to come off the ropes. He missed with that headbutt. Tried to make a tag. Smith gets his foot up in the rope, but I'll tell you what, Johnny Smith does have to make the tag with only 2 minutes left in regulation time in this bout.
That's Rogers. Just a 2 count, but you know, Smith is so close to those ropes, he cannot get in a major difficulty, but now he might be well advised to get out of there if he can initiate that. Biff Wellington's very fresh, waiting in the opposite corner. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Here's the big suplex, pulls him down. Cover, 1, 2. And again, Smith is hanging on. Morrow won't let him get away. Neck breaker. Boy, he's giving it to him right now. 2 count. 1 minute remaining. Can he make the tag?
With just 60 seconds left, we have seen a demonstration of great intestinal fortitude and stick-to-itiveness by Johnny Smith, but he is getting pounded. He comes off the ropes, gives a big knee to Goldie Rogers. He's going to try for that tag. He makes it.
Here we go. Biff Wellington knocks the first man down, gets up, knocks number 2 down as well. Look at him go against Goldie Rogers. Gives a shot to Jerry Morrow. He's taking on 2 at a time. Elects to run Morrow into Rogers. No, he doesn't. Just missed him. He's supposed to be fighting Rogers with 15 seconds remaining. Johnny Smith elects to join the fray. And we're going to have a little confrontation. Down they go. And I'm sure this is going to go to a draw with 3 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, that was so close. I spoke too soon.
So near and yet get so far. We almost had a
He's calling it a 3. He's calling it a 3 at the bell. He is.
An amazing feat. 3 seconds to go. Biff Wellington gets his man in a small package, and he does the deed. Your winners, Biff Wellington and Johnny Smith.